You guys are very stuck on that. You're like, all I did is that. You're a mother. Some quick ones, right? So all those different roles that you play in your daily lives, right? So some of us play 5 or more roles, right? So can I have you for demonstration? So some of us play 5 or more roles, right? So what if I were to tell you that in this beautiful tiny little person, right? Right? She is beautiful and she's very tiny. Very generous. So what if I were to tell you that this beautiful tiny little person is comprised of 5 or more voices or voice dialogues happening here because of the different roles that you play? Would you believe it? Yes. You would?
Yes.
Oh. Who says yes and who says no? And by voices, I don't mean that she's schizophrenic. No. I mean that there's a lot going on up here. And I'll make an example, right? Would you interact with your mom or dad the same way that you interact with, that special?
No.
Why not?
The
Yeah.
respect.
Sorry?
The respect is not at the same level.
The respect is not at the same level. Why else?
The roles.
The character.
The character. What else? The relationship. But what about the different tones of voices that you use? So I'll make an example, right? I don't ever go to my dad and say, Papa, I want money. But I can go to my mom and say, yeah, woman, the telephone is a bit far, make a plan for me. Real quick. Making a difference. I would never, however, go to my manager, Tammy, and say, hey, Al, make a plan, woman. Be quick with it. Making a difference. So those are the voice dialogues that we use because of different social roles, right? So let's dive in deeper, right? And what if I were to tell you that there's polarities, and by polarities I mean there's different voices. With each different voice, there is a positive and there is a negative. Would you believe it? So I'll give you another example. Who here woke up this morning, or rather, when was your scorecard? Friday, right?
Yes.
So the previous week, who ranked number 10? Who was number 10? Okay, so you were number 10, right? So this week, what rank were you? Can you speak up a bit?
I'm not sure, but I was not top 10.
You were not top 10. So what was going on in your head? Was there a voice that said, you can do this, you can get to number 1? And then obviously there was another one that said, I know, Vincent, come. Come, you and I know. Hold on, guys.
One of us was, you can do this, you can do that.
Okay, so that's the positive voice, right? But what would the negative side of the voice say? So there's the positive voice that says, yay, whoop, whoop, biggest cheerleader. And then there's the negative voice that says, come on. You and I both know the truth. Calm down, sit yourself down, right? What would the negative side of the voice say? Yeah.
Give others a chance.
Give others a chance. What else? What else? Uh-huh.
You got lucky.
Hmm?
You got lucky.
You got lucky last week, right? You and I both know you don't have potential for this. Calm down. Right? So now, those are the different polarities, and we all have those voice dialogues, right? So let's unpack. So remember we said we have, number 1, we've identified that we have voice dialogues, right? Going on in our heads. Number 2, we then said we have polarities, right? And polarities, I mean the different voices, right? What the different voices communicate to us at different times, right? Now let's unpack to see where those voices actually come from, right? So remember some of us here said we are mothers. Remember those voices that we heard, right? We said we are mothers. Who here grew up having their mother tell them, you cannot go out at 6 because number 1, you're a female, number 2, you're underage. Who grew up having heard that? So out of the people that have their hands up, who has daughters that still tell them that? Who still tells that to their daughters?
They're still small.
Sorry, Tim. All I asked was, who still girl tells their daughters or sons that, put your hands up high. Oh, Sihle, so you still tell your son or daughter that, right? 6 o'clock is the time that you should be home. You should come home and close the curtains. Making sense. So, where do you think that behavior comes from? Where does that behavior come from, guys? So that is identification, right? You identify yourself with the behavior that you have learned, right? And let's take it back, let's kick it up a notch. Let's take it back to negative behaviors. Remember those voices and the polarities that I was talking about, right? So identification, a negative voice would say to you, number 1, you got lucky last week. Number 2, you know you can't do this, calm down. Number 3, give other people a chance. Making a bit more sense. So that right there is identification, right? So it's what you have been told and what you then identify. Sometimes it's the best, sometimes not so. Right? Still on par? Yay, nay?
Yay.
Cool. So that identification then, remember how you then say that you sitting here playing the role of mothers, still go to your daughters, Sihle, and tell them that, look, 6 o'clock you have to be back. In that exact same way. 6 o'clock you have to come back. Right? Yay, nay?
Yay.
We still on par?
Yes.
So what do we then do? We recap. Right? We are sending those emotions to the next person because that's how we have identified, right? So now we're teaching someone else to identify themselves. Yay, nay?
Yay.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Cool. So after you've recapped, remember you have passed now this information on to the next person, right? So in the end, what happens? So remember how you guys then said, no, I have to give other people a chance. I'm really not that great. I just got lucky, right?
Yes.
What have you done in that instance? You have introjected. You have then pointed the finger back at you and you have believed. You have made those emotions come alive. Right? So I want to challenge you. So I want to challenge you, right? So we've spoken about the roles that you play. We've spoken about the different emotions that you learn, that you pick up from the roles that you play with, right? We've spoken about the fact that those emotions have positives and they have negatives, right? So I'm challenging you to go back to the drawing board and say, look, I'm a mother, yes. What emotions am I passing on from my childhood to my childhood? That's the first challenge, right? The second challenge is after you have identified those emotions, I want you to learn new emotions, but this time I want you to be positive. Remember the scorecard that we touched on? Instead of saying, I know I was like this week, it was just pure and sheer. I want you to actually, tell yourself that, you know what, I worked hard. Number 2, yes, it was a tough week, but I woke up every day and I was here on time. And I made it a point to be number 1, right? And I actually want you to pick up a new habit of passing on and learning new positive behaviors or new positive ways of communicating with yourselves or new positive ways of identifying with yourself. And then we'll pick it up. Okay, guys? Questions? What questions do you have? Still going to get set? Yeah. What questions? Don't all jump up at once. Let's contain ourselves. What questions do you have? Sihle, might you have a question for me?
Yes, so
Can I ask you to come stand up?
when I have, when I want to do something and I have that feeling that, okay, my other heart says, I do this and that, and then my other half says no. Is that dialogue?
Yeah, voice dialogue.
Oh, because I always have that. My other heart says, no one say, go for it. Then my other heart tells me, please don't go. It's waste of time.
Okay.
Is that what you?
Yeah. So she's referring to voice dialogue, right? And she's referring back to polarities, right? So remember, part of that is say, you have the confident sound, right? We all have a confident voice that says, whoop, whoop, we can do this, right? We are ready, we woke up at 5, we're ready to go, we can be number 1, right? And then you get to Harambe, and guess what the opposite side of that whoop whoop says? Yeah, no, calm down. Let's take it one step at a time. Of course we want to be number